If the rumors about Tesla getting BYD's Plaid battery are true, the irony in the entire story is going to be very finely tuned. According to a new report from a source, Tesla chose the Model Y to receive them. The Plaid battery is a cell-to-pack structural battery pack, which would explain not only the low cost, but also the high quality. Because Tesla has yet to put 4680 cells into production, it's going to consider the idea of a structural battery pack using competitor technology. But it only gets worse. It's a car company that Elon Musk mocked 10 years ago. When the 4680 cells are finished, Tesla plans to install them in a custom-made casting that will serve as the Model Y cabin underbody. The company has already created massive castings for the car's front and rear structures. Since the introduction of the Model Y, the latter's been in use. Tesla has been discussing a structural battery pack since Battery Day, which took place on September 23rd of 2020. It was beaten to it by BYD and Ford almost a year later. That type of battery pack is already present in the Han and the Mustang Mach-E. Tesla would have chosen the Plaid battery because it's less expensive and it's more resistant to thermal runaway, according to the source anyways. This technology isn't new. It's been used for a long time in China for cheaper cars or electric buses that travel similar distances on a regular basis. However, a recent crash test in China has cast some doubt on that. The BYD Han has crashed against an Arc Fox S in an Understanding the Car test ground, and it caught fire 48 hours later. BYD claims it used a red coolant, which is conductive, instead of a purple coolant that should have been used. Owners of the BYD Han confirmed that it was the coolant in their vehicles that was also red. The cost and structural nature of the Plaid battery make a lot more sense. If the concept is successful, Tesla could begin producing the Model Y in Giga Austin and Giga Grünheim using BYD's solution, rather than waiting for the 4680 cells to be ready. What a difference a decade can make, don't you think? So Tesla is said to use this Plaid battery for its rumored Model 2, a compact and affordable EV, that'll reportedly cost less than $25,000 and have a range of around 250 miles. FinDreams Battery, an independent subsidiary of Chinese automaker BYD, which is also a major supplier of EV batteries to other automakers, developed the new Plaid battery. BYD announced in April 2020 that the new Plaid battery would be used in all of its future fully electric vehicles. With it, the company hopes to completely eliminate electric vehicle safety issues like battery fires. Wang Xuanfu, chairman and president of BYD, referred to the Plaid battery as a gift to the industry, indicating that the company is willing to share it with other automakers. In the future, we will share all of our technologies and products with the world, Xuanfu said at the Plaid battery unveiling last year. The Plaid battery's proprietary design is shaped like a saw or a saw blade, with positive and negative terminals at each end. Although a saw blade can easily be flexed from side to side, it's rigid when it's bending up and down. This is the same concept that allows the individual Plaid battery cells to act as structural support within the same battery pack. Honeycombed structural panels, when installed on a battery pack, provide adequate support for the battery pack. According to BYD, each long Plaid battery acts as a support beam, adding strength to the entire pack. The Plaid battery was also designed to make best use of the battery pack's available space. According to BYD, the Plaid battery utilizes more space than a standard electric vehicle battery. Each blade is 96 centimeters long and 9 centimeters tall and 1.35 centimeters wide. The single cells are arranged in an array before being inserted into a battery pack. The design is known as cell-to-pack technology, and it eliminates the need for individual battery modules within the pack, each of which requires its own thermal management system and electronics. When compared to conventional cylindrical lithium iron phosphate batteries, this configuration makes better use of available space, resulting in higher energy density as more cells can fit. Another issue addressed by Plaid battery is safety. The combustion and explosion of lithium-ion batteries is one of the most serious issues impeding the development of the electric vehicle market. Overheating batteries have caused battery fires in Tesla, Hyundai, General Motors, and NIO Inc. vehicles. However, as electric vehicle adoption grows, so do the risks of battery fire. Unless electric vehicle batteries can be made safer, of course. Hyundai announced a recall of approximately 82,000 electric vehicles in February of 2021 to replace battery packs that posed a fire risk. The recall is one of the automaker's first major recalls of electric vehicle battery packs. The recall of battery packs is expected to cost around a small figure, like $900 million, according to Hyundai. The cathode material in the Plaid battery is lithium iron phosphate, According to BYD, it provides a higher level of safety than conventional lithium-ion batteries, as well as superior strength, range, long life, and power. Even at temperatures as high as 500 degrees Celsius, LFP has a more stable battery chemistry. The BYD Blade battery has also successfully passed the industry's so-called Everest test of being punctured by a nail to prove its durability. The nail penetration test simulates a battery's internal short circuit, which is the primary cause of battery fires or combustion. The Blade battery also passed an extreme strength test in which it was rolled over by a 46-ton heavy truck. The national standard is less stringent than the heavy truck test, though. The battery passed the test with no leakage, no deformation, or smoke. According to BYD, the Blade battery pack was completely intact and ready to go. BYD also claimed that its Blade battery withstood other extreme test conditions, such as being overcharged by 260%, crushed, bent, and heated in a furnace to 300 degrees Celsius. There was no fire or explosion as a result of any of these tests. According to BYD, the Blade battery is the only electric vehicle battery in the world that can safely pass all of these tests. BYD has 26 years of battery research and development experience. The Blade battery design and manufacturing line were created entirely in-house. BYD stated that it's currently increasing the production capacity of its Blade battery. According to the company, some of the auto industry's key players are starting to rely on this ultra-safe battery technology. As leading global automakers collaborate with BYD subsidiary FinDreams Battery, the Blade battery will gradually be installed in electric vehicle models from mainstream brands like Tesla. According to unconfirmed Chinese reports, Tesla's already C-sample testing the BYD Blade battery for a more affordable model that's on the way. It could be used in Tesla electric vehicles starting as early as 2022. The BYD Han, which established itself in China's mid to large luxury electric sedan market, was the first BYD model to feature the Blade battery. In China, the Han is a direct competitor to the Tesla Model S. Since the Han debuted in July of 2020, BYD has sold over 10,000 units every month. It has a range of 375 miles and can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 4 seconds. BYD is actively participating in China's efforts to significantly reduce carbon emissions by 2030 and achieve complete carbon neutrality by 2060. BYD believes that using Blade batteries in all of the company's future electric models will make the electric car safer and help to accelerate the global pace of vehicle electrification. Electric car technology has advanced a lot over the last couple of years, and the widespread acceptance of electric vehicles as a future possibility, as a future standard of mobility, demonstrates consumer, automaker, and investor confidence in the technology. But that's not to say that the battery technology has reached its climax or anything like that. In fact, it is very far from it. As numerous companies, large and small, all over the world are still conducting trials and errors. As a result, we are seeing the advancements in battery development as automakers rush to take advantage of government subsidies and stake their claim in the future of automobiles. So, do you think Tesla's battery upgrade will put all the competitors to shame? Make sure to share that lovely opinion of yours in the comment section below. See you guys soon.